At the end of the wingtips,
Huh.
you get going down the road, and then the wheels would drop off, and off you'd go. When they come into land, they'd have two chase jeeps out there, and the guy and reach down and grab the wingtip before it hit the ground, because it was just like a flying eyeline pole with a bunch of wing, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, we weren't flying U-2s over Russia after he got shot down. That was the biggest bunch of bullshit there was. We were flying U-2Bs every goddamn week out of Peshawar over it. But now they talk it's the police academy. That was the U.S. Air Force Base.
And then he had was
Well, I was in Pakistan, in the military. They bought me a full set of civilian clothes. Did not wear a uniform. We were 35 of us on a site in Lahore, West Pakistan. Peshawar was 350 miles away. We couldn't wear uniforms out in the public there. But they knew we were military. College students from the college came down one night. They were going to raise hell with us. But they come in, they're going to fight. When they left, half of them were black and blue.
Lights are really
Holy
bright.
shit. You better get a
Not lately. Not since we've
a
been
strip
down
of nails out here, guy. Huh?
here. Just those lights were really bright. And we're on that big truck and they were just, yeah, I mean, and there were two sets. They were just white, bright
Oh,
lights.
shit.
Those lights were really, really obnoxious, white, yeah.
Gail, can she still walk after the second one?
Yeah, it's a school night, I'm taking it easy.
Oh, okay. No, talk about shit. I was up
Yeah.
last year in May
Wow.
to the May meeting. I don't belong to the American Legion in Hagen with Lloyd. But you know, all those are guys I went to high school with and their relatives and that are in there. So I went up to the meeting and we put out the flags. I had 2 beers and I'm coming home. God, I get just east of Stacy, about 3 miles. I gotta go to the bathroom so goddamn bad. I pull over on that little turn off, get out of the car, go back, piss. Pretty soon I'm going backwards and I fell.
Oh.
I tried to get up and I fell down again.
Yeah, right, yeah.
I
What are you
talked to
gonna
the
do?
doctor about it. I got
With
this
you?
heart murmur. She says, yeah,
his wife was wearing.
next time don't wait that long. He says, with your conditions the way it is that can happen.
Oh.
And everybody in
So if you feel you gotta go to the bathroom, you better go to the
Oh, yeah.
bathroom.
Yeah.
But I do find that I get dizzy easier. I get on uneven ground at times. I really gotta watch what the hell I do. I was gonna be 80 years old, like you say, you know, shit. Everybody says, you look damn good for being almost 80 years old, but shit. Life comes around and kicks you in the ass, you know what I mean?
And wrote them. And then said them. Couldn't tell the words. And, I was on one of them. And we were going.
Do you ever wish you would have stayed in the military longer?
No.
No.
Here was the situation. I got an early out. 3 years,
Oh, no.
5 months, 11 days. That's all I served on a 4-year term.
Dang.
I was at Headquarters Command USAF.
Oh, yeah, brown
The AFSC that I had don't even exist. Fact is, I have top secret clearance. I went to check to see if I could talk to anybody about what I did. I talked to recruiters. I've talked. Couple of officers about it. Nope, don't say a word.
Oh,
I know that it exists that what I was doing exists now,
I fell off a
but it's
horse
not
once.
manned,
The
it's all
neighbors had
electronically
horses.
controlled.
They came over and asked us
But
kids
back
to
in
go
that days,
for a
it was all
ride.
tubes and
Like,
shit,
yeah,
you
I
know.
wanna go for a ride on the horse.
64,
Yeah, I hopped on
65,
that horse
66.
and I fell right off,
But
that was it. Okay.
We had only 2 bases
Oh.
we could be sent to in the US. Lowry Air Force Base, which now don't even exist anymore,
But those horses really.
as a
could run.
TI train, as
Oh, yeah.
instructor training on electronics and equipment. Or McClellan, which was our supply house, that was it.
Hmm.
All of 90% of our sites were all remote and isolated.
Debbie and I were out
So-
riding on held horses.
A remote was an 18-month duty. Isolated is a 1-year duty. If you do a remote and an isolated, you're out the door, automatically.
For riding.
You ain't kicked out, it's just you get an automatic discharge, you know.
We gotta get
Christ.
that Welsh rig.
I was
Kids have been
in
riding
Lahore, West Pakistan for 17 and a half months. We had shut down and I got sent home.
brought back to better training.
Then I went to Ascension Island
Nuts to go and things like that.
and
And he has no-
served my year there. Come back and I got Patrick Air Force Base, Cape Kennedy.
And I got the Welsh.
And I had to get, my dental work, my physical, my pay records, all this shit straightened out. One thing I had left was my physical. I go down to the damn hospital dispensary down to get my physical. Chief Master Sergeant.
I flew right over.
6 months. I said, Sergeant, I ain't waiting for 6 months. I got orders right here. See this?
Which is an indication they don't like.
I'm assigned here for my physical and discharge.
And,
That don't mean shit. I said, Sergeant, I want to use your phone.
Debbie,
You can't use my phone. I walked right by him, right to his desk. I said, Sergeant, I'm using your phone. He says, put the phone down. I picked up, I dialed the number in.
Uh-huh.
I says,
and
This
came
is-
back to get me, and she says, I was wondering how long it lasts.
U.S. headquarters, Virginia, Newport News, Virginia.
Oh,
Yes, who is that? I said, Captain. I said, okay, Captain, here's my problem. He says, hang that up. I said, sir, I think we fixed it out, but you'll find out later. I hung the phone up. He said, come down tomorrow morning and we'll get it done. I went down the next morning. He was in the hallway when I got down there. Because from there I went, we had another guy coming a month behind me for the same damn thing. And I went and sent a fax, Twix down to Ascension with the problem I had to my commander. Commander got hold of Headquarters Command. You said, that son of a bitch, when he saw me come in the door, he ran down the hallway. He didn't want to see me at all.
Hey, so tell me out here running on the railroad tracks, that Debbie's horse?
Yeah, it was.
And he'd go ask Debbie, Debbie would have turned the horse loose. She turned the horse loose and let her run. Free range.
Oh, gosh.
It was. I'm not.
Her horse she could catch.
I wouldn't stay in because there was no damn place for me to go to. I had to retrain for another position and everything. And my commander down in Ascension, he says, they got to give you a talk about re-upping. He says, coming in, he says, I'm supposed to give you a talk about re-upping. He says, you're not for the military, you're a farm kid. Get the hell out of here. Shit, I flew from Charleston, South Carolina to Maripur, Pakistan, which is the Air Force, or their air base, Pakistani air base, or the MAX flights landed. Went to go through customs, showed them my papers, and top secret clearance, going through. So, I was wearing civilian clothes, so I go out. They got U.S. Embassy had a car there waiting for me. There was all kinds of other airmen and stuff. They're all dressed, and the Army guys that were all going up for Shawa. Shit, they were all off in another corner. So I go to the car, and this captain comes right up and hit it in his pipe. He says, "Sir, can we record?" I said, "Sir, I'm an airman, second class. You don't call me sir." well, can we ride with you? Or you're going to the embassy arch? I said, yes. I said, yes, you can ride with me. So they got in the back seat and I rode the front seat. Well, he and his wife ride together. But he was very thankful that they had a car there that he could get a ride to. Ended up that his dad was commander of the Air Force Base. Now here's another screwy thing.
Yeah, I get lunch from 12.
I was Sergeant Don Carlson was over at our site. He's there for 3 months. His brother's joined the Air Force, and guess where the hell he got sent to? Pastrana Air Force Base. So halfway around the world, they're 300 miles apart.
And it's around a month. So, yeah. So,
Did a lot of hunting in Pakistan, wild boar. Biggest one we shot was 600 pounds.
Quite a ways. And you can sit.
Barbecued, those smaller ones are good eating.
I'm not sore today from driving, because I'm not sore the day before. He says, let's see if we can.
You were never in, were you?
Gives us more time.
yeah. Yeah, for sure.
I really think today every damn kid in the U.S. should be made to spend at least 2 years.
Okay. I'll take the cups.